welcome to the instructional part of the video. You can get tabs and backing tracks if you go to my website, www.erichaugenguitar.com. Today, I am playing with a Guild D140 acoustic guitar, capo at the 7th fret, mic'd up with a Rode NT5 condenser microphone. That's what you're hearing. Now let's learn this stuff. So the whole thing is going to be mostly revolving around D minor, opening lick. Already such a genius little thing that he's doing there. Let's investigate. First maneuver, I'm on my D and my G string. I'm going to hit them both, hammer on to the 2 of the G, and then hit them singularly. So you got, and then brilliant, using his open strings to generate a run. So what we got there, open on the B, 5 on the G, 3 on the B, 0, 0, 2. And then a spare 2 and 0 at the end. So what he's doing that I find so fascinating, the song is in D minor really, or it's very similar to Caleb Meyer in that it's ambiguous. Gilly is in double drop D tuning like the Neil Young thing, so she's just chiming away going with, you know, kind of D's on the outside, so it's up to Dave to kind of put information in. And he's using an E and a B, we'll pretend there's no capo, which are like, that's the 9th and the 6th of D minor, which is, yeah, very modal, very not what you would think to do for drone tones. Anyway, first part of brilliance that I've observed there. So again. And then you're going to play around with that 2nd fret note on the G. So it's all just 2, 0, 2, jump. There's that open B again, and another kind of drone, another hammer on. And now we're into the 2nd run of the opening. So yeah, you could either, yeah, it's supposed to be 0, 0, 2 on that B and then G. I may sometimes accidentally go. Luckily, it's so fast, you won't notice as long as it's some of those notes. Some more of those drone tones on that 2nd fret and open, and then we get the 2nd scale run. So that is 5 on that G, 3, 0, 3, that's the first part, and then Pinky's going to come out, get 6, 0, 3, 6, 0, 3, 5, 0. So that run. And the idea here is, instead of playing a D minor scale, oh sorry, wait, that would have been D melodic minor, I want D Dorian. Which sounds great. He's like, well, thinking I could use those open strings, couldn't I? Yeah, very Bill Frisell thing to do, very Richard Thompson thing to do, Norman Blake, just, yeah, a really interesting thing to play around with, the idea of, oh, I can use my open strings as part of the scale tones. So that full, oh wait, we're not done with the opening solo, my bad. Last run of the opening solo, 2nd fret on the G, another 0, G, 0, and then a little, and that's on the D string, 3, 2, 0, 3, 0. Let's see if I can play it right. Brilliant. I mean, I need a better adjective, but genius, counterintuitive. Yeah, you get the idea. Now, He kind of does fills of that variety through the whole verse, but for me, I thought it would be fun to take the vocal melody and play it because, I don't know, just 'cause, really. So I kind of took a cue from how he was approaching it and said, well, what if my guitar was Gillian Welch's voice? Oh, I can dream. Okay. That's my first move. Again, I'm just playing around a lot with those kind of 2s and 0s on my G string. Up to the 5. Another 0, and then a little kind of blues mover. Blues maneuver. So that's on my G string, 0, 1, 0, 3, 0. Yeah, I kind of bluesed it. Kind of come around again. There I am using the Dave Rawlings trick of the open string as my scale tone. So 2, 0, hammer on, 5, open B, back to that hammer on. And then get that 3 up there on the B string because that's the tonic. There's the blues maneuver again, and then back to this 2 here. That's my little 2 0 3 0 0 3 0. That's my. It's just going to repeat that, so I'll play it a little more together. Check the tuning of that B string. Perfect! Okay, so it's going to go around that twice for our verse, and now we're at the refrain. Or would you call this a chorus? I'd call it a chorus. Let's look at that. Still kind of just anchored around that D minor. 0 0 2 or D power chord D5. And then 3 3 on my A and D with a 0 up on the G. Kind of, I don't even know what that would be implying. I'm not going to worry about it. An F, sort of. That's sort of implying a G. 2 and 0 on the A and D there. That's my little... Does it again. And then... So that 0 and 0 on the A and D, I actually just hammer those on up to the 5 and 5 on those because again I'm trying to get their vocal harmonies as best I can. Slide back to 3 and 3. There's that 2 0 0. So that little. That's our little, there's our Scarlet Town. So that's 0 and 3, 0 and 0, 3 on the A, 2 beat rest, and then Dave comes in for solo 2. So let's look at that. I love this little pickup to it. So you count 1, 2. There I am again on the 2 of the G. Double hammer on 2 4 5, and then a 0 on the B there, and then he's going to land on the 3 of the B. Open E, 5, so yeah. And then there's that open again, and here's a mini scale run. So that is 3 on the high E to 6, 0, 3 3. And a spare 0 at the end, that opening. And then he's going to play around a lot with 0, 2, 5, and 4 on the G. So that bar just is, you're going to hit those together. Questionable whether he's hitting all those together. Might be Gillian I'm hearing, can't really tell. 0 up top. 0 up top, 5 5, 0 on the B, 2, and then a slide, that little maneuver there again. And then 5, 4, 2. So that, yeah, that part's tricky to hear, tricky to transcribe, but yeah. And then the last little run, another kind of double pull off. I'm gonna go 4, 3, 2, 0 on the G. 3, 0, 3 on the A, and then you can kind of, it's questionable what 0 he hits after this 3. I usually just do the D, and then the last part makes sense. On the D string, 3, 2, 3, 0, 3, 0, 3, 0, 3, bend it a tiny bit, and then there's my D power chord again. I will include Gillian's rhythm pattern in the tab as well, which is just, you know, double drop D tuning. And then the chorus is just going to be. And you just let it hang. There you have it. That's an interesting thing, isn't it? I say I'd give myself a 90% accuracy score on this one. It's always really tricky to transcribe Mr. Rawlings and Mrs. Welch. They play so well together and both play acoustics, so on a recording they the notes will just kind of weave together in a fascinating way. I think the takeaways from this are capo placement, cross-picking using open strings, playing out of D minor of all keys, which is, well, I guess it is the saddest of all keys, so that's a bonus. Anyway, have fun with that. Thanks for watching.